Hey guys, how you all doing? The Wrestling Guy back here today, joined by the chairman of the board, and today we have our WrestleMania 39 predictions.
Woo!
It's predictions time. We haven't done one of these for a little while.
No, it's been a while.
So excited to get one of these predictions back up on here, and it's WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, everything, all in one go.
All in one. The Christmas time for wrestling fans, this is what we call it. WrestleMania 39 is just around the corner, so we thought, why not jump on and give you our predictions in the same format we always do. We're going to break down the matches, talk a little bit about what we think is going to happen, and ultimately, who's going to win.
Yes.
And there's some interesting matches going on here. I'd be interested to see what the chairman's opinions are on this one, on this card. So if you guys do go on to enjoy, and you were excited for WrestleMania, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Let us know your predictions down below in the comment section. Some really interesting matches here. We're interested to see what you guys think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right, so when you're ready, chairman, we'll make a start.
Okay, yeah, really excited about this. This WrestleMania is looking really, really good. Really stacked card as well on here. We've got 13 matches to go through over the 2 nights. So let's start off with the women's showcase match. So we have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus the newest addition, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green.
Oh, interesting. 4 interesting teams there. What I find interesting about this match is we don't actually know what the purpose of it is.
Yeah. Are they going to get a future title shot? That's certainly what I'm hoping. I think that would be
sense.
good.
It'd make logical sense.
A good way of. I think this is also a good match though, just to get some of the women's division actually out and onto the WrestleMania scene as well. A really good way of doing that. A nice showcase for the women's division. Really show the talent that they've got. So just having a quick look at some of the stats. I had a quick look through last night, wrote down a few notes on this. Looking at some of their win-loss records on here. Now, the win-loss records for WrestleMania, these are going to include any Battle Royals and any kickoff show matches as well, so do bear this in mind. Okay, Liv Morgan currently stands at 1 win and 4 losses. Not good. Raquel Rodriguez making her debut for WrestleMania. So that's an interesting one. That's the first team. Then we have Natalya and Shotzi. Shotzi making her WrestleMania debut. Natalya currently with a win-loss record of 2-8. So so not so good there for Natalya. Ronda Rousey, win-loss record of 1-2. Shayna Baszler also has a win-loss record of 1-2. So that's an interesting one in there. They're looking the stronger looking team. And then finally, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green making her WrestleMania debut. Sonya Deville 0-2 at the moment as well.
So Shayna and Ronda looking the stronger team.
Yeah, they're looking stronger. I think Natalya's got a bit more. Certainly a lot more of the experience.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan's got some experience in there as well. But Ronda and Shayna, looking the stronger team. The big question is, though, is Ronda Rousey fit to compete? Currently rumoured to have a broken radius bone. So has this match been designed deliberately so that they can get Ronda Rousey onto the card, but keep her out of the ring? Be an interesting one. Interesting one to know on this one. So, but I think this is an interesting looking match. I think there's a lot of good, lot of process in here, a lot of interesting talent in here as well. So a couple of debuts in there as well. See what happens.
Yeah, I mean, the women's division is looking probably the strongest it's been for a long, long time at the moment. So, like you said earlier, it's a good opportunity to get some of your talent onto the WrestleMania card, get them on the grandest stage, and let's see what they can do.
And nice to see some fresh faces as well hitting the WrestleMania scene as well.
And like we said, hopefully this will be for a women's tag team title match. Somewhere in the near future. We'll see what happens.
Let's hope
so. For something, surely.
Let's hope so. Okay, our first prediction then. Who are you going to go for?
Okay. So 4 interesting teams on here. I'm going to go with the team of Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Okay. This is going to be an interesting start because I am going to go for the team of Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Really, 4 teams and we still can't disagree?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, so they're the stronger team on paper. They're the team that I've been keeping my eye on since they kind of formed an alliance together. You all know that I'm a big fan of Shayna Baszler, and you all know that the chairman of the board's a fan of Ronda Rousey. So this match was obviously going to only go one way for us, in our opinion.
Yeah, afraid so.
So Ronda and Shayna, I think they'd be good contenders for the women's tag team titles. Wouldn't actually see them maybe picking up the straps at some point in the future as well.
Definitely. I think they would be really good. I think it'd be a great asset to the women's division. It's all been rumoured that Ronda Rousey is looking at the tag team division anyway. So yeah, I think this would be a really good shout on this one.
Let's get some gold on Shayna Baszler as well.
She's long deserved it.
She needs some gold. She needs some gold. If it's not going to be a women's belt, we'll settle for the tag belts for the title.
She needs something. Yeah, she needs something. She needs that push. She's been there long enough. She really needs to be up there. So yeah, definitely. So yeah, we'll see what goes on there.
So in agreement.
So far we're agreeing. Okay, right. On to the next one then. Let's look at the other side of this. Let's look at the men's showcase match. So we have Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders.
4 really good teams in here. I'm really happy with these choices. The team of Braun Strowman and Ricochet, a team where when I first saw it, I kind of thought, is this going to work? But the more that I've seen them in the ring together, I'm loving this team. Yeah, this team is amazing.
The big guy, little guy dynamic does sometimes work. It certainly works well with this one. Braun Strowman seems to be really good in tag teams as well. Seems to be whoever they put in with, he always seems to mix up well. Ricochet, he deserves his opportunity on the main stage as well. Definitely. So yeah, really happy to see that one as well. Then we've got the Street Profits, Ford and Dawkins. Lots of rumours going around that there was going to be a split. There's also rumours going around that maybe they will be joining MVP and forming some kind of new Hurt business. So do you think we're going to see either of those happen?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, if you're going to do something, a big shocking moment, WrestleMania is the ideal place to do it if something like this is going to happen. The rumours, like we said in one of our previous videos, is that there's going to be a new Hurt business-esque type stable forming involving MVP, Street Profits, Omos, and Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, please.
So that would be interesting to see if that happens on there.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I'm not sure I want to see a Street Profits split anymore, because Angelo Dawkins, the criticism he gets, he has improved leaps and bounds, and I think that the Street Profits are as good as they've ever been.
Oh, absolutely, 100% agree on that. Everyone's been saying like, Montez Ford needs to get away. He's going to be the next Shawn Michaels or whatever. Angelo Dawkins has really come into his own. He's got in better shape. His ring work is a lot better. He's really working it at the moment. So yeah, I'd like to see these two stick together, and maybe form some kind of new Hurt business. I think a heel turn would definitely be.
Definitely.
I think definitely it would be a good idea. I would like to see that. Let's have a look at Alpha Academy then. Chad Gable and Otis. This is an interesting one, this one. There's rumours going around that these two are going to split. We have seen this thing with Otis and the Maximum Male Models. There's rumours going around that Triple H is a big fan of Chad Gable and maybe he wants to push him. So this could be an interesting one as well. Do you think we may see a little bit of disruption in this one?
I think if not a complete split, we're going to see the more cracks start to form in the Alpha Academy tag team. We've seen it build up over the past couple of weeks. Otis coming down to at ringside for some of Gable's matches, ended up causing a couple of distractions, costing him some wins. Is all leading up to the inevitable, I think, which is the Alpha Academy split. Yeah. Will he go to the Maximum Male Models? I don't think it would be a bad move for Otis.
I quite like it. It's quite amusing so far what they're doing, and I think Maximum Male Models really need to be out there doing something. I would have liked to have seen them maybe having some part in this match.
So I think if we're going to see a split, it's going to be this team. If not a split, it's going to be those cracks starting to form for the inevitable split in the near future.
Last but no means least, the Viking Raiders.
How can you not like the Viking Raiders? I mean, they are so good. Ever since they debuted in NXT, they've just worked themselves up, build. Introduction of Valhalla, what a move that was as well. She is incredible. The look that she has is just outstanding. Big fan of that. Great fourth team to have in here.
It's going to be an interesting one, this one really interesting. Have a quick look at the stats on this one, the win-loss records. Braun Strowman currently 4-1 at WrestleMania, his only loss being in a Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So really good on that one. Ricochet 0-1, so he still needs to pick up his. Ford and Dawkins as a team, 1 win and 1 loss. So not too bad on there. Chad Gable is currently 0-4 at WrestleMania. Could this be his opportunity to finally break that duck? Otis is currently 1-2. As a team, Gable and Otis are 0-1. So yeah, not good on that one. And Eric and Ivar are making their WrestleMania debuts again.
Wow,
so,
that's
that's a surprise one. I actually thought that they'd been in something, but making their debut. So really interesting on this one. Strowman looks like a clear front runner on here. His win-loss record is really good on here. But what do you think, wrestling guy? Where are you going with this one?
Well, I think it's your turn to go first. To share the
That's fair enough. No, okay. This is an interesting one on this one. Some really good teams on here. I am actually going to go with Braun Strowman and Ricochet. They're not a team as in the Street Profits, the Alpha Academy, or the Viking Raiders, but I think the stuff that they've been doing recently has been really good. I think this could be a potential opportunity for them to really push forward and maybe head for the tag team titles in the future. So yeah, that's going to be my pick, Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Okay. And we are going to have our first disagreement.
Yeah!
Of the episode. Because I am actually going to go with the Street Profits.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Street Profits. I like everything you said about a heel turn. I think that this could be a good moment for the Street Profits. Montez Ford seems to be on an absolute high at the moment in terms of his momentum. I think this could be a good move for the Street Profits. So I'm going to pick the Street Profits.
Good shout. That is a good shout. Yeah, they would have been my second choice. But really good. Okay, so we have one agreement and one disagreement so far. So interesting. Right, let's see where we go with the next one. Let's talk about a title match, shall we, is our next one. Let's have a look at Austin Theory, the United States champion, going up against John Cena.
Now, I'm really looking forward to this match. I think that ever since this match was announced, I know we speculated it before it was announced that we really wanted this match. I'm really looking forward to this. The build-up has actually been pretty decent for this match. Austin Theory cutting some good promos. Cena actually not cutting a bad promo on Raw a couple of weeks ago. Really looking forward to this match. It should be good. Add the US title in the mix as well. Always makes things interesting. Yeah,
certainly going to make it interesting on here. John Cena, known for being able to push the US title and really kind of putting it to the forefront. Coming back in Hollywood as well, so it's got John Cena written all over it. Austin Theory going in as United States champion. Austin Theory has been great. We're both big fans of Austin Theory. We love the work that he's been doing. Absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a good one. Interesting point on this one though. Austin Theory is currently 0-2 at WrestleMania. He's lost his singles match to Pat McAfee, and back a few years ago he also lost a tag team match with Angel Garza to the Street Profits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't remember that
No,
one.
I'd forgotten that one as well. So, however, John Cena, the man himself, he is 10-5 at WrestleMania, so we're doing really well there. He has the 6th most WrestleMania matches with 15.
That's quite a record.
And is the joint second most WrestleMania wins with 10. He has more WrestleMania matches than anybody else on this card.
That's quite a record.
Yeah.
It's not a record to be ignored. That's pretty impressive.
But that's why they call him Big Match John.
Definitely.
So he certainly will be. He'll be a veteran when it comes to WrestleMania this weekend. Really interesting one. This has got a really good dynamic in it. You have the Attitude Era versus the Now. You have all that going on there. You have all of the hype, all of the bravado, everything that's John Cena going against the cockiness, the attitude, the young buck in Austin Theory. This is a really interesting one.
Yeah, definitely. Really looking forward to this. Like I said, Austin Theory's held Monday Night Raw on his shoulders the past couple of months whilst there's been the absence of the WWE title. He's brought so much prestige to this belt, as has John Cena throughout his career as well. So this is going to be a true United States Championship clash.
This has been really. I see a lot of John Cena, early John Cena in Austin Theory in a lot of the stuff that he does. So this is really good. I'm really liking this one. Your pick this time. Where are you going to go with this one?
I think it's a fairly obvious one, but I'm going to go with the A-Town down Austin Theory to retain his United States title. I think that this could be a fantastic, almost like a passing of the torch opportunity. John Cena passing it on to the future or the now, which is Austin Theory. This could be a monumental moment for Austin Theory's career.
Absolutely. I can't argue with that. I have to 100% agree with you on that one. There's nothing else I can really add to that. Austin Theory is going to be my pick as well. Yeah, I really like to see it. I don't see the advantage of John Cena coming back and winning the title. I think this would be a great opportunity to push Austin Theory, push him as the next big thing, and get his first WrestleMania win under his belt as well. So, yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we're agreed again on that one. So, let's have a look at the next one then, shall we? Right, your boy, Seth freaking Rollins. Against Logan Paul.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this match. Logan Paul, one of the stand-ups of 2022. Absolutely fantastic. His match he had with Roman Reigns. He's moved up leaps and bounds. You can see the effort. You can see the hard work that he's putting in to get better and improve. And it's really showing off as well. What an opponent to have on the grandest stage than Seth freaking Rollins as well. Seth freaking Rollins has been at the top of Monday Night Raw, along with the likes of Austin Theory. This is going to be a dream match, I think. This
is an absolutely excellent matchup.
Yeah.
Again, in Logan Paul, I see a lot of early Seth Rollins stuff in him. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. They can both do it on the mic. They both have shown that they can do it in the ring as well. I think this is going to be a real good. I would not be surprised if this is a potential match of the night. There's so much that could go on in this one. Really, really good. The stuff that they've been doing on Raw over recent weeks has been really, really good as well. I'm liking the whole fact that they're giving Logan Paul the chance to get that one up on Rollins, using that one lucky punch. So yeah, that's been really good, and it's really kind of emphasising the threat that Logan Paul could add to this as well. I know a lot of people don't like Logan Paul. I know a lot of people are going to say that he's not right for wrestling, and that he's just there just to make more money off of his name and everything else. But he's really showing his passion, his commitment, and his work ethic, the training that he's doing, the skills that he's picking up, and everything else. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job. So yeah, I got lots of respect for Logan Paul. Stats wise on this one, Seth Rollins 6 wins and 4 losses at WrestleMania. Interesting note on this one, this will be Seth Rollins' 7th WrestleMania in a row. He's done 33 all the way up to and including 39. So yeah, so interesting one. Logan Paul has only ever had one WrestleMania match, but he came out on top, and that was when he tagged with The Miz. So yeah, so yeah, he's got 100% record so far. So, me first?
It is.
Okay,
yes.
Where are we going to go with this one? Okay, this is a difficult one to call. This is a really, really difficult one to call. I could see Seth Rollins has done so much to try and help push people and help develop future stars, so I could really see him letting Logan Paul go over on this one. However, I could see Seth Rollins as being a potential future opponent for the main championship, and a win under his belt at WrestleMania could really help with that as well. So this one is very, very tight to call on this one. I am going to go... Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to roll with it. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb on this one. I am going to go Logan Paul. Logan Paul to pick up the win at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins.
Wow.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
I was not expecting that, to be honest with you.
There we go. Throwing a curveball.
And I think that this is going to surprise people even more, because I'm actually going to agree with you.
What? I never thought you would do... Seth Rollins is your boy. How are you going against your boy?
He is my boy, but I'm playing it safe. I think Logan Paul has got this opportunity, and I think that Logan Paul is going to run with this opportunity. Seth Rollins, he's as fantastic as he is at the point where he is happy to help push future talent up. I think he sees potential in Logan Paul. Logan Paul has shocked the wrestling universe with his, like I said, his commitment, his passion to wrestling, and I think that this could be a big moment for Logan Paul. At the same time, Seth Rollins, what would this do for his career going forward if he could get a win at WrestleMania? Yeah. But I am actually going to agree and say Logan Paul is going to win the victory. I
never thought in a month of Sundays you were ever going to do that. Wow. You've shocked me. You've also shocked the wrestling world. You've shocked me with that one. Wow. Okay. Whew. I did not expect that at all. Well, I'm lost for words there. Right, let's move on to the next one then. Let's talk about some of the big boys now, shall we? Let's have a look at this one. Brock Lesnar, the Beast Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Yeah, this is... This was a match when it was first announced. I was very could kind of take it or leave it. I was kind of thinking, I think it was something like the third match that was announced. So I was kind of thinking, oh, really?
Yeah.
But the build-up for this match has actually got better and better as the weeks have gone on.
Yeah.
They had a great spot a couple of weeks ago in the ring. The weigh-in on Raw this week was absolutely fantastic as well. And they've actually flipped me around. I'm really looking forward to this.
I think this one's got the potential to be a great match.
Yeah.
They could really do some stuff with it. Omos, he's still a little bit green. Yeah, it still needs a bit of work on him. But I think Brock Lesnar might be the guy to actually help him do that. So, and I think this would be Brock Lesnar's way of trying to help push a future talent up as well. So the same thing that Seth Rollins could possibly be doing. So I think you could see a lot of potential in this one. Let's have a look at the stats on this one. Brock Lesnar is currently 5 wins and 6 losses at WrestleMania. Yeah. Okay. And this is interesting. This is the first WrestleMania since WrestleMania 32 where Brock isn't defending a championship because he missed WrestleMania 37. So interesting one, that one. Omos is currently 1 for 1. One win, one loss. Won the tag team titles with AJ Styles. Lost his only singles match at WrestleMania against Bobby Lashley.
Wow. Okay.
Impressive. Interesting on that one. So this has got a real dynamic on it. When they first announced it, we took the mic. We said, oh, this is going to be terrible. Blah 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 blah. But the work that they've been doing, the promos, the weigh-in that they had at Raw, the supposed weigh-in they had at Raw, all really good on there. And again, Omos is just getting that one-upmanship. He's just getting that little bit over the top on there as well, which is really, really good. So, really liking this one. So, your turn.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Chairman. I'm struggling with this one.
I've got to be honest, this is one of those really hard ones.
I'm struggling with this one because there's not many matches where you can bet against Brock Lesnar.
No.
Because he is the beast. He is Brock Lesnar at the end of the day.
There are also rumours going around at the moment of a possible retirement for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. But then you have got Omos. He's the younger talent. Lesnar could quite easily drop a win to Omos. It could be monumental for Omos's push.
Yeah. Could see Omos possibly going for a future title shot with a win over somebody like Brock Lesnar.
Do you know what? I'm going to say that this is going to go in the favour of Omos, I think. Because I think that Omos is, like I said, I think he'd benefit more from the win. I think Lesnar would be willing to give Omos the win. And I think that this could be groundbreaking for Omos's career if he could beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Okay. So I'm going to go with Omos.
You're going with Omos, okay. I can't disagree with you. Again, I can't disagree with you. I'm going to go with Omos as well. I think this has all the potential to put Omos up to that next level, and I think Brock Lesnar is absolutely the guy to do it.
Yeah.
And if Brock Lesnar is thinking about retiring, this would be a good way for him to pass on a little bit of guidance, a little bit of help, give Omos that little bit of emphasis, that little bit of a push up. So I can't argue with that one. We both picked Omos.
Wow. Okay. pretty good so far.
Yeah, this has been really interesting so far. You've picked decisions I didn't think you were going to go with. So you've totally flummoxed me on this one.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at the next one, shall we? Let's talk about father versus son. Ooh. Let's have a look at Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
Now, we spoke in a bit of detail when we did our fantasy match card about this match, and we said how we maybe wanted to wait till SummerSlam for this match to happen. When this was speculated, I was kind of a little bit on the fence because I was kind of thinking they've left it very short to actually make a decent storyline out of this before Mania. But in the short time that they've had, they've actually done a pretty good job, and they've actually got me quite invested in this match. Dominic, at the minute, is incredible. Like, the progression that he's made with his promo work, when he interferes in matches, the way he's behaving towards his family, his mum and his dad and his sister. This is good stuff from Dominic at the minute. This is really good stuff, and he has got the fans eating out the palm of his hand at the moment. He's got them exactly where he wants him. Like I said, best move that Dominic could have made, joining up with Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Judgment Day has done leaps and bounds for Dominic. This is going to be a good one, I think, at WrestleMania.
Yep, I can't argue with that. Dominic Mysterio as a heel. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful stuff. He knows how to work it so well. He's obviously been paying attention in regards to things like promo work, character work, heel development. He is doing so well with it. Absolutely great stuff. This story, yes, it's had that very slow build, that little bit of a burn coming up, and then the last couple of weeks it just seems to have ignited. The promo on Raw this week where he said about how he wished that Eddie Guerrero was his real father and all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. And the crowd were hating on it, but secretly probably all loving it at the same time. You gotta love a good heel. It's really good character work from heel. So yeah, brilliant stuff on there. This is a really interesting one on here. Rey Mysterio, the greatest mask of all time. Yeah, can't argue with that. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. What he has done for wrestling is incredible. He will deserve his place in the Hall of Fame this weekend. Absolutely. Absolutely incredible worker. Is this the potential that maybe he is thinking about calling it a day as well? Maybe he's thinking about retiring. We mentioned that before, but maybe that's going to happen. So we will wait and see. The stats on this one: Rey Mysterio currently 4 wins and 6 losses at WrestleMania. Interestingly, he has lost his last 4 WrestleMania matches.
Wow. Okay.
So, interesting on that one. Dominic Mysterio, he is currently 0-1. Only he had 1 match and 1 loss at WrestleMania. And interestingly, that's the match where he teamed with his dad.
Okay, Miz and Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yes. So that's an interesting one on that one. So this got a real kind of taste to it. It's got a real feel to it. This one's going to be really good. The family feud, father versus son, really can't knock it on that one. My turn to pick on this one?
It is.
Okay. I am going to go with... Daddy takes son behind the woodshed and gives him a good spanking. I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio on this one. Only because I have a feeling that this may drag a little. They may bring this out a little bit. I got a feeling Rey Mysterio is going to pick up the win at WrestleMania. They'll bring it out. They'll take it out for a little bit longer. Keep it going. And I think then at SummerSlam we have the potential of seeing mask versus hair.
Oh,
something like that. Rey Mysterio will lose the mask and call it a day. So because that's what I think is going to happen, and that's what I would like to see happen, I am going to go with Rey picking up the win at WrestleMania.
Ooh, good shout and good reasoning behind it. A bit of fancy booking by the chairman of the board there. And I like it, but I am actually going to go the opposite way and pick Dominic Mysterio to pick up the win. I think that maybe a bit of a controversial ending or something like that. Something happens, maybe Damian Priest comes down with him or something like that. A bit of a controversial ending, which means Dominic picks up the win. But then I agree that this is not going to be over. I think Rey's going to maybe drag it out a little bit longer, and we're going to see potentially, like you say, a match at SummerSlam. But I'm going to go with Dominic in this one.
Okay, so, I love Dominic. I love Dominic's work. Yeah. I think he can get a good 3 or 4 matches out of it, and I think the best way to do it would be to start with Daddy taking Sonny Boy behind the woodshed and giving him a good thrashing.
And maybe at WrestleMania Backlash or something, a tag match, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens on there. But yeah, interesting. Another one that we disagree on. Ooh. Excellent. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the next one then. Let's talk about the women again, shall we? Let's have a look at the women's tag team match. So we have the 6-women tag match. It is Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus going up against Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
This is a good looking match. I'm loving the fact that Damage Control are at WrestleMania. They 100% deserve it. Becky Lynch and Lita, a team that we never expected, but the fans are absolutely loving them at the minute. And then Trish Stratus returns, and we've now got 3 of them working together. And this is incredible because you've got present versus the past, reuniting. This is a dream match. It's a match you'd make on the video game. This is great.
Yeah, really like this. What I like about this one is you have past versus present. You also have 2 former members of the 4 Horsewomen on the opposing teams as well. So I really like all of that. Some really good stuff on here. Was a surprise to see Dakota Kai and Io Sky drop the tag titles. We thought they were going to carry them through into WrestleMania, so we were a bit surprised by that one. But yeah, a good team. Becky Lynch and Lita, doing really, really well. Let's break down the stats for you on this one. Becky Lynch currently 2 wins and 4 losses at WrestleMania. Okay. Lita currently 0-1. So just the one match. She's only had the one match at WrestleMania, and that's the match at WrestleMania 18, where she and Trish Stratus lost to Jazz in a triple threat. So Trish Stratus is currently 3-2 at WrestleMania, so not bad on that one. Trish's last match was WrestleMania 27, when she teamed with John Morrison and Snooki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great that was, wasn't it? Yeah. So having a look at damage control. Bayley currently 2 wins and 2 losses. Dakota Kai 0-1. She's had 1. And Io Sky making her WrestleMania debut. So interesting on that one. Damage Control obviously debuted back in July 30th, 2022. Lost the tag titles to Becky Lynch and Lita at the end of February, which ended their 114-day title reign.
Wow. Not bad on there as well.
So yeah, really good mix on here. I think you've got a lovely mix of talent in this one as well.
Yeah.
There's some strikers. You've got some aerial work in there as well. So a really good mix on this one, and I love the build-up that they've been doing with Becky Lynch and Bayley, bringing back that old animosity, bringing all that through in the promos and that as well. So yeah, some really good stuff on there for you. So,
my turn.
Where are we going with this one?
I am going to go with the team of Damage Control to pick up the win here.
Okay.
I think Damage Control deserved the win at Mania. They've had a lot of fantastic matches since they've formed as a group. The War Games match was a standout.
It was great, absolutely great, yeah.
So I think that they would benefit massively from having a win at WrestleMania, and I think they would deserve it as well, because they have been some of the standouts for the women, I think, in my opinion, these 3. Absolutely fantastic, the work they've been doing. So yeah, I'm going to go with Damage Control.
Oh, interesting. Okay. In a surprise plot twist, I am actually going to go the other way on this one. I am going to go with Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus. I think this is going to be a feel-good moment for WrestleMania fans. Be great to see Trish Stratus back in the ring, alongside her best friend Lita, Becky Lynch in there as well. I can see that maybe there could even start to be a little bit of dissension within Damage Control. I'm wondering whether something might break down a little bit there. But for me, I think this is a feel-good moment match, and I think that Becky Lynch, Lita, Trish Stratus come out on top, get the fans all excited and all G'd up on that one. Yeah,
not too bad on there. That'd be interesting. I'm really looking forward to that match.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Like I said, some great talent in that match. So, right. Let's get back to some titles, shall we? Let's talk about the tag team titles. We have the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, going up against the recently reformed Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag team titles.
I'm really looking forward to this. This has been one of the best storylines, best storytelling that we've seen over the past kind of 12 months. This is the work that all 4 of these guys have put in have been top tier, absolutely top tier. All 4 of them 100% deserve to be at WrestleMania, and you add the tag titles in the mix as well. This is good stuff. A really difficult one to actually break down and have a look at, because Sami Zayn, the fans are so over with Sami Zayn in a minute, and with Kevin Owens, to be fair as well. Kevin Owens got a fantastic pop on SmackDown when he came out. But the Usos, they are the Usos. They are one of the greatest tag teams ever.
One of the greatest, no pun intended.
And how often can you bet against the Bloodline at the moment as well? So yeah, really difficult, but I can't wait for this match. I think this is going to be cracking.
I think this is going to be fantastic. I think the crowd are going to sell this match. I think the crowd is going to be absolutely burning for this match. This could be. I think this could possibly be the loudest match of the whole weekend. I think the crowd is going to get so into this one. Definitely. We have had some fantastic storytelling. We have had some fantastic work from Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn at the moment, absolutely they say about Roman Reigns being on God mode. Sami Zayn's got to be pretty much up there at the moment. He's doing some fantastic work at the moment. Kevin Owens, great to see him back with Sami as well. They click. They just do so well. You can tell that they're best friends. They are absolutely fantastic. But then you have got Jimmy and Jay. They're brothers.
Yeah.
They're the Usos. Absolutely fantastic. The Usos won the SmackDown titles back in July 2021. They then won the Raw titles on the 20th of May episode of Raw, becoming undisputed tag champs. They haven't been touched since then.
No.
No, absolutely brilliant. Their win-loss record at WrestleMania as a team, 4 wins and 3 losses. Not bad at all. Kevin and Sami have only had one match at WrestleMania as a team, and they lost it.
And
At WrestleMania 34. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So interesting though when you break down their individual stats though. Jimmy currently 5 wins and 7 losses. Jay 4 wins and 5 losses. Kevin Owens 3 and 3. 3 wins, 3 losses. So pretty even on that one. Sami Zayn though 1 and 5.
Okay.
Difficult. But the crowd are so into this at the moment. I think this one is going to be an absolute blast. I think this is going to be a burner. My turn to pick on this one. I can only go one way. I think the crowd want it. Yeah. The crowd need it. The crowd are begging for it. They are salivating for this. Ladies and gentlemen, your new WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Boom.
Yeah. And there's no way I can disagree with that, so I'm going to go that way as well. Yeah. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, your new tag champions. Not discrediting the work that the Usos have been putting in. They are, like I said, arguably one of the greatest tag teams of all time. They are absolutely incredible. There's especially in the past kind of couple of years, there's been nobody quite like the Usos. Yeah. The Usos have been the pinnacle of tag team wrestling in general, not just WWE, but tag team wrestling. And like I said, this match is going to be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I think we're going to crown new champions as well. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I agree. Do you think we're going to see some interference from Solo Sikoa?
Possibly. Solo Sikoa could definitely make an appearance. Paul Heyman, you never know what he's going to be up to as well. Is he going to be lurking around? It also depends as well what night this match is on as well. Is it going to be a night 1 match or a night 2 match as well? That could be interesting as well, play a factor. Because obviously we know the main event with Roman Reigns is going to be night 2. We'll see what happens on this one. Yeah. But yeah, really looking forward to this.
Also been a lot of talk on this one, possibly main eventing night 1. Do you want to see this one main event night 1?
No, because there is another match I'd like to see be the main event, but we'll get to that one very shortly.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So, right, that's the tag teams done. Let's have a look at one of the ones that I am absolutely gagging to see. I really, really want to see this match. This is the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. We have champion Gunther going in against Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
Oh my gosh. If you've got Sheamus and Gunther, we've seen what they can do. We were there at Clash at the Castle. Yeah. We physically saw what they could do. Match of the year last year, 100% would argue that with anybody who would want to argue it. How do you make this match more interesting? You just throw Drew McIntyre into the mix as well. This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. This is going to be brutal. Yeah. Absolutely brutal. You've got 3 of the hardest hitters in wrestling at the moment. There's going to be some red chests. There's going to be some chops. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fight.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a burner. These 3 guys are going to hurt the next morning. They'll be seeing stars. I'm hoping they're going to see at least 5 from Dave Meltzer because it would deserve it. Judging by the way that the Clash of the Castle one went, like you said, Clash of the Castle, Gunther and Sheamus, a perfect match, absolutely fantastic. What can you do to make it better? How could you spice it up a little bit more? Let's chuck a Scottish psychopath in it and see what else we can do. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, these 3 are going to be battering each other. There's going to be bruises. Oh, this is,
this is one of the matches I'm really looking forward to the most.
Put your ear defenders on, guys, because you're going to hear some hard slaps on this one. Yeah, definitely. So, interesting one on this one. Gunther making his WrestleMania debut.
Oh, okay.
So this will be interesting. Yeah, and going in as champion as well. Interesting. Drew McIntyre, stats-wise, win-losses. Currently 3 wins and 5 losses. Interesting, his singles matches at WrestleMania, he's currently 2 and 2. 2 wins and 2 losses. So, Sheamus, currently 4 wins and 7 losses. So he's had an interesting mix as Sheamus in his years at WrestleMania. Is this finally the time? Is this going to be finally the chance we get for Sheamus to finally pick up the Intercontinental title and complete his Grand Slam?
That is the big question, isn't it? I'm not going to lie, Chairman. This is the match out of all of the matches on the card I'm actually struggling to call.
I'm really struggling to pick this on this one, but we are going to, because it's a predictions video. We are going to put in our predictions. But this, out of all of the matches, is the one match that I'm really struggling to pick a standout.
Yeah, definitely. And unfortunately, it's my turn to go first, which is interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hurry you.
I can't believe.
I'm going to have to hurry you. We've only got till the weekend. So.
I can't believe how difficult this match is to call. I mean, this is a match where if you could dish out 3 belts, you would easily dish out 3 belts.
Yeah, I would not be disappointed in whoever wins this one, in all honesty.
But for the purpose of the viewers watching, I'm going to hurry up and make a decision. I'm going to say the winner of the match, and still Intercontinental Champion, Gunther.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Gunther's going to retain the title on this one. He's been such a dominant IC champion. His performance in the Royal Rumble was absolutely sublime.
Okay.
I think
interesting.
Interesting.
So, you're not changing it now. You've said it. You've said it. Gunther is your pick. Okay. Interesting on that one. I see Gunther as being a potential future opponent for either Reigns or Cody. I could see him being a main man champion by the end of possibly even by the end of the year. I could see that. For that reason, and for that reason alone, I am going to say the winner of this match and your new Intercontinental Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Sheamus is going to do it. Sheamus is going to get his Grand Slam.
I was very close to saying Sheamus.
No, I'm saying Sheamus is going to get his Grand Slam, and he will do it, and he will get to finally get to Money in the Bank in London and be able to stand there with the Intercontinental title. So I am going to say Sheamus, go for it, my boy. Pick up that win, get that title belt, complete your Grand Slam.
Well deserved.
You know you got to.
Well
Absolutely, absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt. So, right, okay. Now we've got past that really difficult one. Let's go on to the next one. This one probably also a very difficult one to call on this one. Let's have a look at Hell in a Cell. We are going to go with Edge, possibly coming out as the Brood Edge, versus Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah, this is great. The promo, the little video we saw of Finn Balor this week with the deal was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. Absolutely loved
Beautiful.
it. Really looking forward to this one. The Edge and Judgment Day rivalry has been brewing since kind of late last year, and I've been really enjoying every moment of it as well. The inclusion of Beth Phoenix has been absolutely brilliant. This has been a great rivalry. You add Hell in a Cell in the mix as well. If you're going to settle a rivalry, you've got to settle it in Hell in a Cell. Yeah. So this is going to be great.
Do you think this will settle the rivalry?
I think it will. I think that this could be. I think that this is going to be the final kind of nail in the coffin of this rivalry. I think it's a perfect opportunity as well. Yeah. If you're going to settle a rivalry, do it in Hell. I got
to agree. I think it's the best way to do it. Yeah. Edge, the rated R superstar. He's been there, done it. Got the T-shirt, sold the T-shirt, washed the T-shirt. He's done it all. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. You really can't knock him with that. Edge, win-loss record at WrestleMania, currently 9 wins and 4 losses.
Ooh, okay,
interesting as well. Only The Undertaker, John Cena and Triple H have more WrestleMania wins than Edge. Ooh, Edge on 9, Triple H and Cena on 10. Undertaker, of course, on 25.
So you
got a long way to go to get up to that one. So, interestingly though, on the other side, to Finn Balor, win-loss record of 1 win and 1 loss. He's only ever had the 2 matches. Lost a triple threat at WrestleMania 34, the one we mentioned earlier, and he won the IC belt off of Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 35. So, interesting on this one. Interesting with this one as well, the way that they're bringing in these different characters as well. We've had Edge. We're hopefully going to see this darker. The darker, edgier Edge, the Brood Edge, the blood and everything else. Rumours going around that Possibly Gangrel will be coming down with him as well. There's also a rumor going around that AEW may have given Christian Cage permission to come out as well, so that we could see the whole brood. That would be a WrestleMania moment. That'd be absolutely fantastic if they do that. I really, really hope that is going to happen. Finn Balor said that he wasn't going to ever go back to do the demon stuff again. I think Edge has poked the bear one too many times, and we're hopefully going to see it. And I would love to see what kind of entrance he's going to get for that. I'd love to see the whole attire. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, this match is 100% made for WrestleMania. So this has got. Yeah. I want to watch it now. Can we have it now, please? This is really fantastic on this one. So really, really good on this one. My turn?
It is.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, do you know what? Winner of the match, the Demon Finn Balor. I'm gonna say Demon's gonna take it. I could see Edge maybe going off and taking some time off, rest and recuperate. I think Edge is gonna give it his all. I think Edge is gonna go out there. I think Edge is gonna absolutely do things that we're not gonna expect him to do. As long as he's just safe, please be careful, Edge. We know that you have those injuries already. We don't want to see you do anything silly or life-threatening. But I think, all in all, at the end of the day, I think Finn Balor is going to come out on top on this one. Will there be possible interference? You never know with a Hell in a Cell. It's supposed to be designed to keep people out, but you never know. But I am going to say winner of the match, the Demon Finn Balor.
I'm going to agree. Yeah, okay. I think Finn Balor's going to win this one as well. I think he has to win this one. I think Edge has picked up a lot of victories in this rivalry, and I think that this could be the big push Judgment Day needs. Let's get a win at WrestleMania. Finn Balor. I agree with what you said with Gunther. I think Finn Balor could be a contender for the big belt as well.
Yeah.
So getting a win over Edge is going to be a big thing, and I think Edge would quite happily let Balor get the win, take a bit of time off, let's end this rivalry. Yeah.
I think ultimately, Judgment Day need that big push as well. Yeah. They are there. This could be the push that puts them over the edge and makes them the next big faction, the thing that really needs to start happening on Raw and taking over.
Definitely, 100% agree.
Absolutely brilliant. Okay, right, let's get back to the women, shall we? Let's have a look at the women's championships. Let's start with the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair going in as champion, going up against Asuka.
This is going to be great. I really, really am excited for this match. Bianca Belair, you cannot kind of look down on the effort and the hard work she's put in since winning the Raw Women's Championship. She has been the dominant champion on Raw over the past year or so. Obviously won the belt at WrestleMania last year against Becky Lynch. What a match that was.
That was brilliant.
Fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant.
And then you've got Asuka. This new and almost improved Asuka.
I love it. Absolutely love
it. Obviously came out at the Royal Rumble with the new face paint, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Obviously winning the Elimination Chamber. Yeah. What a match that was. Absolutely fantastic. This match is similar to what you said with the Hell in a Cell. This match is built for WrestleMania. If you're going to see Asuka versus Bianca Belair, let's have it at WrestleMania, and let's put the title on the line as well. This is
absolutely
great.
Absolutely, can't argue with that. This match is designed for the grandest stage of them all by far. Bianca Belair, she is currently the EST of the women's division. You can't argue with that. Her Raw title reign at the moment has been fantastic. Doing a really, really good job on there. Asuka, since she's come back, she's new, different face paint. She's darker, she's edgier, she's a bit more mysterious. Absolutely loving it. Her performance at the Royal Rumble was fantastic. If Rhea hadn't have won it, then I would have been happy with Asuka winning it. There was certainly no problem there. Her performance in the Elimination Chamber was superb as well. Absolutely no quibbles there. Really, really interesting what she's doing. A great new character on there as well. Hopefully, this is the start of maybe the old Asuka that we had, sort of the unbeatable, unstoppable Asuka. Yeah, really, really good. Really, really looking like this. Interesting stats on this one in terms of wins and losses. Bianca Belair, 2 wins and 1 loss at WrestleMania. Her only loss being the Women's Battle Royal match at WrestleMania 34. The other 2 matches that she's had, she has won both of her title matches, which is WrestleMania 37 and WrestleMania 38. Wow. She's also held the Raw Women's Championship since the 2nd of April. So we will be coming up to 1 year.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, really, really good run on there for her. Asuka, really interesting on this one. Do you realise that Asuka has never won a WrestleMania match?
Wow, I did not know that.
She is currently 0 for 4 on this one. Yeah, she's had 2 singles losses, 1 tag team loss, and a battle royal loss. So yeah, really interesting on this one. So would this be the time now that Asuka is going to break that duck? Will she finally get her WrestleMania win, and will she be the new Raw Women's Champion?
Well, it's prediction time, I think. It's my turn to go first. So I'm going to say the winner of this match and your new Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. I think that this is a perfect time for Bianca Belair to hand the belt over. She has been absolutely fantastic as the Raw Women's Champion. Asuka, this could be her opportunity again to get back up onto the top of the Raw Women's division. Let's give the belt to Asuka. I think the fans want it. I want it. This is going to be good. Yeah. Asuka.
I can't argue with that. I'm going to 100% agree with you. Winner and new champion, Asuka. I can just see her having some great title matches down the line. Bianca Belair has done a wonderful job as Raw champion. She has been absolutely fantastic. She has faced all comers and defeated them. I think that this could be a good opportunity for Bianca Belair to maybe take a little bit of a break. It's been a long year for her. This could be an opportunity for maybe to take a bit of time out. Might even be the opportunity for her to maybe look at some fresh challenges, some fresh opponents, and I think then the Raw Women's title kind of almost resets, and you've got a fresh lot of opponents ready for Asuka to face as well on there. And there's such a great lineup of people that she could face as well. Yeah, the women's roster looking really, really good at the moment, and just getting better and better. Yeah, so the talent on there is superb at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. Asuka for the win. Make her that unstoppable, unbeatable Asuka that she was before. I'd really like that. Excellent. Let's look at the other women's title match, shall we then? This is the one that we're so excited about. This one. It is the SmackDown Women's Championship. We have the champion Charlotte Flair going up against the Nightmare herself, our girl, our favourite at the moment. She is an absolute fantastic superstar at the moment. The Nightmare, Rhea Ripley.
Now this is the night one WrestleMania match.
Yeah, this has to be the main event. Yeah. By far, this has to be the main event for night one. Yeah. I will be disappointed if they don't do it. The suggestion is that it is going to be Rhea Ripley would deserve it. She won the Royal Rumble. She has that right to have a main event at WrestleMania. So this should be the main event for night one.
Yeah, definitely. Where do I start with this match? I mean, we've only got a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charlotte Flair. You can't argue that she is up there, one of the greatest.
Yeah. Can't argue that she's one of the greatest female superstars in WWE.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But Rhea Ripley, I've never loved a female superstar more than I've loved Rhea Ripley in the past 12 months or so. She has been absolutely incredible. By far, my favourite and the standout for the past kind of 12 months or so. Yeah. Like I said, Judgment Day, one of the top things on Raw, and a lot of that is down to her. Absolutely brilliant stuff on here. This is her moment. She said in her brilliant promo a couple of weeks ago, Charlotte Flair is a star and I need to be a star.
Yeah. And
I personally think she's a star already, but for her to believe that, she needs to win the title, and I think she deserves it as well. So, yeah, we kind of answered this question.
Yeah, well, I think we've said this enough times on so many of our videos, but we are going to say it again. Rhea Ripley's 2022 was fantastic. She got injured, and yet she still made herself relevant. She's been absolutely phenomenal. The stuff that she's been doing since she's been with the Judgment Day, absolutely fantastic. She is the glue that holds Judgment Day together. She is absolutely superb. Rhea Ripley is not just my favourite female wrestler. She is not just my favourite WWE wrestler. She is my favourite wrestler at the moment, full stop. There is nobody else at the moment that I am that invested in as I am with Rhea Ripley. She's just absolutely incredible. Her mic work, her ring skills, just the little nuances, all the little touches that she does outside the ring. Even even things like the WrestleMania promo video that she did, the Stranger Things one. It's fantastic. She's absolutely brilliant in it. Everything she does at the moment is perfect. There was just one thing missing from her, and that is gold. Yeah, she needs that gold around her waist. Oh, absolutely incredible. Charlotte Flair, I can't diss Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is one of the best female athletes in wrestling. She's been there, she's done it all. She's had her wins, she's had her title reigns. She is phenomenal. People won't like her. People don't like her, and I understand why people don't like her. But you can't argue with what she brings to the table, and she brings it each and every time, and each and every match as well. Yeah, she is absolutely great. I think this match, this is the one I'm really looking forward to. I'm hoping that this match is going to also repair a lot of damage to the match that they had previously at WrestleMania, when everybody said that, that Ripley should have won, and she didn't. She didn't win till the Backlash. Quick stats on this one. Charlotte Flair, 4 wins and 2 losses at WrestleMania. She's the woman with the most WrestleMania wins of all time. And all of her matches, interestingly, at Manias have been title matches for all those wins, So Rhea Ripley, 1 and 2 at the moment on there. She has had an amazing 2022. She went coast to coast in the Royal Rumble. She needs to beat Charlotte Flair. This isn't just a case of it has to happen. She needs this to happen. This has got to happen. And this is why I'm going to say right now, before I say any more, my winner for this match, new SmackDown Women's Champion, the Nightmare Rhea Ripley. Take it to the moon, girl. Yeah, definitely. There's no way that I can argue against this at all. Rhea Ripley has to win this match. She like she said, she doesn't want to win this match. She needs to win this match, and I 100% think that is true. Rhea Ripley. This is the match where I would be, if she doesn't win, I'd be massively disappointed. Yeah. Really, really disappointed if this doesn't happen on here. Yeah, we do all our predictions for fun. We love to sit and discuss wrestling. We like to think who's going to win and who's going to lose. But this is the one where I will genuinely be disappointed and upset if I am wrong on this one. The others I don't mind so much. This one, if I am wrong on this one, I will be absolutely gutted. Yeah, definitely. Because to me, this has to happen. This has to be the next step. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Come on, Rhea. You can do it. Just one. No pun intended, but that leaves just one match. One to go. The big match itself, the main event for night 2, the one that everyone's been talking about. Let's have a look at it now. It is the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It's the champion, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, going up against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I mean, this is a match that like we said, for a lot of matches on this card, this is built for WrestleMania, this match. Cody Rhodes, what a story it's been since he returned to WWE. The work he's been putting in has been great. He obviously had that unfortunate injury, but he has come back stronger than ever. He wins the Royal Rumble match. The promos he's been doing about finishing the story, I think have just been absolutely fantastic. This is great, and Roman Reigns, he is in God mode. He is the head of the table. There's nobody that's been on Roman Reigns' level the past 3 years since he's held the championship. This is gonna be an intense main event all the way through. Yeah, I think last year when they said that Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar is probably the biggest WrestleMania main event of all time, that was just, it felt like it was a tacked on line to try and promote the match. I think you could probably put that line and put it on this match for this year, and I think you probably would be about right on this one. This has so much going on in it, and everything can culminate at this one point. Yeah. You have the story of Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, the leader of the Bloodline, everything that he has done since holding those titles. Roman Reigns currently 7 wins and 2 losses at WrestleMania. He has the 3rd most main event appearances with 6. 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38. This one at 39 will make it 7. So, absolutely fantastic achievement on there for him. Who would have thought that the guy that we were booing and hating so much a few years ago would suddenly be like this? Like, he is untouchable at the moment. He's, like you said, he's in God mode. Everything that he's doing at the moment is gold. Everything he touches is money. It's absolutely fantastic. It's the way that it's twisted your mind as soon as you hear his music. Even if you're in the middle of the conversation, you just stop. Because Roman Reigns has made himself that over with the fans and made himself so important to the fans that you literally drop everything as soon as you hear his music. Yeah. And you glue your eyes to the TV and you just listen to everything he says and everything Paul Heyman says, and you acknowledge him. Even if you don't physically acknowledge him, mentally you acknowledge him, because he is that good and he is that
good at what he does, and he is that high up above everyone else.
But it's surprising to think a few years ago we were booing him out of arenas, we were turning him off when he came up on our TV. We were hating it. We were hating on this guy.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden everybody loves him. Everybody's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just that simple change. He didn't get over as a face. He wasn't working as a face. He goes off. He comes back as a heel character.
Definitely.
Absolutely fantastic. Cody Rhodes, the story of Cody Rhodes, absolutely phenomenal. This doesn't just stretch back to his return last year. This goes back many, many years, all the way back to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. His story with Vince McMahon and WrestleManias, everything that built up through over the years. This is a beautiful story. Yes, Cody went away. Yes, Cody did his stuff with AEW. Yes, Cody decided that wasn't for him. He needed to come back. He has something that he needs to do. He has that goal. He has that mission. He has that need, that necessity. That's something that he has to achieve. No matter what happens, he has to fulfill that goal. And this is the way for him to do it. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, his win-loss record currently 2-6. However, Cody Rhodes at the moment...
It's one of the
he's blown the roof off at the moment.
Yeah.
He is currently the #1 merchandise seller. I think they said something like a ratio of 4-1. It's ridiculous how much he's done. His popularity has gone through the roof. People are loving him. People, when he first came back, they got into it. The more he's come back, the more that he's told his story, the passion, the commitment, the enthusiasm, the dedication to his art. This is an art to him. Everything that he has done, he has just packed more and more onto this. And the more he tells you, the more he believes in, the more you want to see him succeed. So much so that, like I say, Raw this week, the when the music starts up, the pop goes up. When he comes out, the pop goes up. When they get to the bit in Kingdom where he goes, whoa, like that, the whole crowd are doing it. It is loud, but people are just loving it, absolutely loving it. He is a great brand ambassador for the company. He's got the look, he's got everything about him as well. The same as Roman Reigns does. These are two juggernauts that are just going to boom collide at the main event of WrestleMania. I cannot wait for this one.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Absolutely, can't argue with anything you just said there. This is absolutely fantastic. Two of my absolute favourites, in all honesty, at the minute. I'm not going to lie. The American Nightmare. How can you not like Cody Rhodes at the minute? He is just up there, one of the greatest. Roman Reigns, like I said, you can't bet against the head of the table. Which leads me on to my next point, because it is my turn.
It's your turn. Enough talk about this. Who are you going to pick?
Now, how many times in the past 3 years have we been tempted to go against Roman Reigns and
we have gone
massively wrong?
A couple of times, haven't we? And
Yeah.
been wrong. So.
Okay, I've made my decision, and the winner of the match and new undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
You know what? I can't. I want to disagree. I want to disagree with you on this one, but I can't. At the moment. I think the everything is there. I think Cody will take the titles that Roman Reigns has already taken up into the stratosphere, and I think Cody will take them even further. He will be able to carry on that legacy, continue the destination for those titles, whatever the destination is going to be. There's rumors going around that Triple H is thinking about changing the title belts. Will he split them back up? Will we get one on Raw, one on SmackDown again? We will wait and see on that. But I think at the moment, everything has culminated into this beautiful symmetry. There's this beautiful position that we're now in, where Cody Rhodes, I think, has the highest probability out of anybody that Roman Reigns has recently faced to be able to take those titles off of him and make it that beautiful, poignant WrestleMania moment, that WrestleMania finale, that last image that you're going to see at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes holding the title belts up, the confetti, the fireworks, the explosion, everything, all of that going off, the crowd cheering, all that. I can see that happening on there. There is always that risk that there's going to be interference from the bloodline, but I think Cody will have backup if needs be from Zayn and Owens, possibly. We will see. We'll see what happens on there. I would love to see Dustin. I'd love to see Dustin Rhodes there. I'd love to see Dustin come down and be able to celebrate that moment with his brother as well. I think that would be interesting on there. There's also speculation could possibly The Rock show up.
Ooh,
it's all in
possibly.
there. But,
yes, Hollywood.
Yeah, but I am going to say the winner of the match and new undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes.
Wow. What a fantastic card this is for WrestleMania. I've just got to say, this is a WrestleMania card that is shaped up nicely all the way through. It's Triple H's first WrestleMania as the creative officer. Really, really good job on here, Triple H. Really got me excited for this one.
Absolutely fantastic. I know there's been a lot of people who have criticised the slow build on this one. There's matches that have been announced quite late on and things like that. I honestly don't mind that as long as we go into the week leading up to the event and we can see what we're getting. I don't mind whether they're calling matches a week or two. That doesn't bother me at all. You are always going to get things that are going to happen. You are always going to get injuries. We have, unfortunately, we seem to have dropped the Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt match, which is a real shame on there. I hope things are all right with Bray. I hope he recovers, and we hope to see him back real soon. I really like the Bray Wyatt stuff.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people have criticised that on there. We have had a lot of injuries over the recent times. Maybe we'll possibly see some returns as well. Names coming out, including Tommaso Ciampa, Randy Orton, Matt Riddle has been away with his absence as well. There's also rumours going around that we may see some faces coming back. Matt Cardona, possibly, the Authors of Pain. We might see Big E make his way back. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Rumours that we may see people coming out from NXT as well. Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker. You never know. Some out there ones as well that we might see. Jay White. Could we Jay White finally make an appearance in WWE?
What moment that would be.
Rumours about Sanity maybe coming up. Big rumours about Brian Cage possibly leaving AEW as well. So there's so much going on here. So much build up on here as well. And that's the people that we're not going to see. When you look at everybody that we are going to see as well.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 2-night spectacular.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
Definitely. Really looking forward to
Here
this.
we come. Can't wait.
So that is all of the matches broken down for you guys. Some really interesting matches in there. Really looking forward to this one. We are 100% going to be dropping a review video on this year's WrestleMania. There's going to be a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss, a lot to break down, and hopefully, fingers crossed, a very happy wrestling guy and chairman of the board.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So really hope you guys enjoy this week of action-packed wrestling. A lot of action going on this week, guys. So make sure you don't miss any of it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as well. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you did. Also, let us know down below in the comment section your predictions. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let us know down below. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.